iPhones are like repairable or something?
Dude,
that's really cool.
iPhone 16 got a 7 out of 10 repairability score from iFixit.
That's crazy. Apple has launched its iPhone 16 lineup, which has demonstrated a significant improvement over the iPhone 15 in terms of repairability. iFixit has given the 16 and 16 Plus a rating of 7 out of 10 compared to the 4 out of 10 that it gave to their predecessors. It's an actually like enormous jump. Perhaps the most notable change is to the device's battery adhesive.
This is so cool.
Adhesive debonds on command.
This is so cool.
This is genuinely very cool when an electric current is run through it.
It's so cool. Dude, sorry, I interrupted.
No, it's fine.
No, I'm going to interrupt. Okay. I get so angry when I see Apple reinventing the wheel just to like screw people over.
This is sick.
Just to make the device incompatible with a third-party, version that costs a third as much. Apple has colossal, monumental, enormous engineering resources at their disposal. And when they use it to work against the interests of the consumer, it drives me absolutely crazy because this is what they could have been doing. That is so cool.
So cool.
That is so cool. Okay, go ahead.
While this will require users to acquire a new tool, it allows for a clean, easily repeatable process for removing the battery that limits the potential for unintentional damage during repair.
And it makes it safer. Those pillow batteries, they can be extremely dangerous if they're bent too much or they're punctured. If they're punctured, this improves safety, not for the user. This time it's for the technician. It's out of consideration of the people who work on these bloody things.
Apparently,
good job, Apple.
Apparently the adhesive tape is a product, but
I don't care.
It doesn't really matter.
I don't care.
Really cool.
They integrated it into their device. They did the validation. They did the work. It's done. It's in the product. It benefits the user. I love it.
The removal process is similar to jumping a car battery and requires a pair of alligator clip leads attached to a 12 to 30 volt power source. The user attaches the black cable to a grounding screw near the phone's charging port, then attaches the red cable to a special tab on the battery. Really? The current will cause a chemical reaction that debonds the adhesive and allows the battery to easily detach from the device after around a minute and a half. These batteries also use a hard steel case instead of a soft pouch, reducing the possibility of puncturing the battery. Also cool.
Dude, are we on the timeline where Apple goes back to like battery packs?
I mean,
we're slowly making our way there.
I'd be down with it. There's so many times that like I catch myself constantly walking around with my phone tethered to a battery bank.
It apparently works with lower voltages. You can just use a 9-volt battery and just...
If you can do that, then you don't really need a special tool.
So cool.
Yeah.
So cool.
Which is awesome. The Pro's battery doesn't feature the new adhesive, but does have the steel case. The Pro Max has no battery improvements. Really?
Probably because they stuffed as much battery in as possible. Yeah. That thing gets 27 hours of video playback.
Holy crap.
Yeah. Okay.
Nonetheless, both now incorporate the dual entry design that debuted with the iPhone 14, which allows the phone to be opened from the front or the back, which allows many repairs to avoid removing the fragile screen, which is cool. iOS 18 also has a new repair assistant. While the feature is currently a little buggy, it allows users to independently calibrate replacement parts so that the device will recognize them.
It's cool.
That is cool. The company is also making device repairs easier by no longer requiring the device's serial number in some cases, adding a section of settings that shows users the history of the device's parts and repairs. That's cool. Yeah, why not? It's also introducing an anti-theft feature to block the repair if the new part was from a phone that had been reported as lost or stolen. Okay. I'm also down with that.
This started off with Apple just, fixing its own problem that it created and then ended pretty cool.
Yeah.
If they can actually enforce this. I mean, that's the thing about, sleazy, black market people is they're going to find a way around this. But
it's an arms race.
Hey, you know what?
Cool,
this overall seems like what they're doing is good.
Yes.
And in to the benefit of their customer rather than just to milk their customer. I mean, they are going to milk you, but they're going to at least milk you to your benefit. It's a mutually beneficial milking.